remaining of this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
13 yards remaining on second down. Throwing now is Carr. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
For Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now Ruggs going to get a chance to run, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr. The open man here.
Oh, shit.
He takes
Turn around.
deep on the count.
Hey. Fucking right there, man.
41 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
And this nigga shake that shit.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And that's going to be knocked away.
This nigga shit. Richie. Oh, good.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now Carr. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs there to make the grab. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. And man, Charles, talking about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
A little stinger, but a touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Prescott stripped. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. But good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep for the Raiders, Jalen Richard. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. To throw again. Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Tyrell Williams, incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. Trying to run forward with Pollard. A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott. That's Elliott. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On 1st down, Elliott stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
They go down again. And we get a couple here down to the 22.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package.
Yeah.
6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there. Here's Elliott. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A gain of 8. 1st down, Dallas.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 2. 1st down marker at the 5-yard line. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. And the lead is up to 5.
Good. Makes the score Cowboy. Raiders 9. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. The The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On 2nd and 7, Carr will find his tight end. That's Waller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Carr now to throw. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. A gain of 6 there on 1st. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays and it's harder to move it.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
He's brought down.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he can actually pop one of these runs. Bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. He's going to go down. Back him at the 37-yard line. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. So the failure to...
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help them big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39.
The ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Ezekiel Elliott.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Prescott to throw it. And look at this. this. They get the turnover they need. It's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give them 12 yards that time at a Las Vegas first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Carr to throw. Reception here by Rhodes. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Now Carr, and this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
This is all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
And 4.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Got it open there. It's Michael Gallup. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Prescott. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Touchdown.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, They might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Zerline good with a PAT, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Jalen Richard now on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. And they're going to take over right.
Nature, all is automatic. You fools hurt. Jesus will.
Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands in the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to push. Like a reverend in my energy, paralyzed, I'm like a big one. Take a second, I'm gonna send it like a bearing a message to the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession, you a mess. You're scary to me. I heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you, a cheetah, run up down, I'm there in the scene. Not just like the cheetah prince, and I'm an heir to the sea. I mean, for real. Touch the other stuff, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's a lot on my chest, but it don't mean a man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man, I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a mail. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those rules think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we could fail his plot. Sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we could foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Just like the hands of the clock, I go back to that when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm jumping across, so they do me under. But they're mad, they don't wanna bust, so they do each other. Think that they're winning, think they're losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I can get it with me. See, I need a question, but I can't stop sneezing. I too. I need to break the damn news. I too. I want to wear the team like a ball of hot suit. And then you're I go and get the bag, and I'm banging the back. I'm like a down QB, I'm not going in the past. If you ever had a problem, I'm trying to last. So it's still takes good, it's hard to pass. So pick to them all, you a pussy last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money.
She like, I mean, yeah, okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and wanna see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that wanna keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but ain't from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, with the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Ridiculous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. You come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh, you ain't gon' lie, never gon' lie. Looking for the truth and the numbers don't lie. Looking for the root of all evil and you gon' open up the KC with your eyes. Everybody claim the spirit of all time, so you never see anything in the rain and sunlight. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional.
into it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell it to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the pastor say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to duck the LMPD. Go and get your self-esteem. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto-Biz, what this pink stuff is. Gonna tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I heard it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly. They been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. I'm like, automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Although a jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Carrier.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's third down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 6 yards there. First down, Arizona.
41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake.
Murray's pass.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Second and 4 at the 34-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Murray, he dumps it off to Drake. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Another Cardinal.
How about to start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
A 3-yard.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
From the 22, Murray. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And he fires one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Well, you're already down on the scoreboard, and now, Charles, you go out there, very first play, throw the interception. That defense, they're going to have to bow up.
Yeah, and let's see how they handle this, because we always talk about reverting back to what you practice. Well, you practice these situations. It's called sudden change. You don't expect to be out there this fast, but you are. Do you go out there with poise, or do you go out there with panic? Panic could get you scored on again.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Murray a give. This is Drake. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Second and 16. Shotgun now for Murray. Trying to lay one up deep. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella, 30 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yo, can you hear me?
I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Jordan Hicks able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
13. Cowboys, nothing.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
1st and 10.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
I think it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Now Drake. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Demarcus Lawrence on the stop.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Murray into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now Elliott. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 2nd and 2. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Cowboys have cut it to within a score.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 13-7.
See?
And they're going to mark that
Come
where
on,
it went
man.
out of bounds. So
Man,
really
you
good
need to
starting
reset
field
your
position
shit, man.
past
Come
the
on,
40-yard
man.
line.
Yeah, dude. I was like, man, nigga, man, come on. Cuz, how you play? You shit. My shit never lag. Rare.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Murray, a quick throw out to Kirk. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On 1st down, Drake, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Oh, he got position
on,
out of it. He pulls it in.
Really?
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33.
That should be knocked down.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Let him know. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. I'm on. Hey, check Mike. 57. 57. Don't get nervous.
Murray now on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it'll be second down.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good, even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense. They actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. A couple of touchdown passes, almost threw his first interception, but he's throwing it so well that I think Lady Luck was on his side.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll run with Drake. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. Forced out to his left. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
For the field goal, a 50-yard attempt.
Nah, there's a lot of bugs and shit. But, I mean...
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just...
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about it. You want to hear?
Yeah,
they are more athletic now than ever before.
Something is in there.
Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled. So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
First down throw for Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And that is incomplete.
I can't hold mine. I can't get mine.
Bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
First down.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. This is Elliott. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Zerline's kick is up and through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go for verticals, and that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
That's what happened to me the other day, man. I was like, man,
so we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there. And that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive.
I heard say they in trouble, boy. All right.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. The give is to Elliott. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front.
Girl, he ain't slow. Oh, you said he ain't that fast? Yeah, cause he ran like a 4.4 at the what's the name? At the combine.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point.
4-4 is straight.
It's up and good, and they take the lead by a point, 17-16.
Score Cowboys 17. Cardinals
boy, that one nigga. They want you at least to be. They at least want you to have a 4.3, 4.4 speed at corner. So 4.4 for running back.
Kickoff for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
With 4.4 speed, that's damage. You see what happened over here. You see what happened to old boy from Seattle. Who is he getting there? I can't remember the Cam. Was it Cam something. It was Cam. Boy.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll start the drive with Dre. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Oh, okay.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Murray. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Turnover on downs.
Well, I appreciate it.
Measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 now. Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 19-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 24.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9. Here's Elliott. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
A 32-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
I don't know. I don't know if that's the game.
Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
What? Oh, right now.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Murray fighting, lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his crew will take over the football at the 35-yard line.
Exactly.
That's unfortunate because he had a nice run going. Give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've got all you can out of a run. And obviously,
I'm like, yeah, nigga. I got like to the 8-yard line. It just something happened where that nigga started celebrating. I'm like, what the fuck you doing?
Come up on 1st and 10.
Man, I was hot. That nigga got hit and fumbled. I was hot like a motherfucker. I was like, man, that's so bullshit. Yeah, bro. Yeah, what the fuck you doing, nigga?
Now Prescott. That one complete. Elliott. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down.
Complete to Ezekiel Elliott. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, you good. Oh, man, this shit crazy, bro.
Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 25. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Phillips. A gain of 7 and a Cowboy 1st down.
When that happened to me,
we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Wait till they fix the glitches, because it ain't no shit.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Nah, but I'm just saying. I didn't hit nothing. I was still running. And he got to the 8-yard line. He just started celebrating. I was like, man, I ain't touching nothing. Like,
they keep on the ground with Elliott. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And those 3 rushing touchdown games in this league, you know darn well, those are hard to come by. They're becoming even harder to come by as the years go by, aren't they?
Isn't that the truth? It doesn't matter what you do in terms of game planning. You may be a run-first team, but you're going against an NFL defense. That's some of the biggest, fastest, best athletes on the planet. Hard to do. Cherish that moment, even as he's eager to add to that total.
Brings their line to kick off for Dallas.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
I mean, kind of fun too. I like multiple looks, and that shit. I love that shit. You know, so I was in it before, but they even juice it up even more now. So
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Yeah.
Murray now on 1st down. Going deep for Hopkins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Be good for you, man. Good for you and your fam. But yeah, you can find you somebody there. You just gotta look and see what you want. Let's keep
6 yards left on 2nd down.
Yeah. Oh,
okay. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Yeah, you are. That's out there like areas like Allen. That's northeast. Oh.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The
So you
crowd
like what,
getting
like
into
Plano?
it as we come up on a big third down. Looking to throw. Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
What the
Critical
fuck was
play
that,
in this
man?
football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Oh, yeah, we got about Addison. Yeah, we got about Addison. Yeah.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. He may try and run for this. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
4th down.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. Able to find Isabella.
Oh,
God. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's Murray from midfield. Steps away to his left. That is incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Murray to throw. Being chased out left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Elliott on first down going absolutely nowhere as he'll lose about 3 on the play.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Wow, man. Some motherfucker got COVID, man, so they had guys going home for a week and shit. Shit, I don't got nothing. I know I don't got nothing. You know, I went to work at Amazon today. They checked my temperature. I know I'm good. But some motherfuckers, I think somebody got mad and said something at the temp. The temp people got mad. Somebody said something. I got that motherfucker to get mad and close down the warehouse.
Behind
yeah,
the chains,
I know, but I don't have, you know, like I don't have nothing that I feel like I should go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's different. It's different things. I'm aware of what. Yeah, I know.
They go to Elliott again. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Ain't nothing to play with, bro.
Now Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. Past the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Yeah,
and that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Yeah,
and it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far.
Brings their line to kick off for Dallas.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
I think it's too late.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Then why even bring this shit out if it ain't ready, man? Come on, man.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Yeah, they going to have to get in the lab, get this game ready.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis.
No, I'm just saying, you know, our game, you know, it's going to take a good month for this motherfucker to be right.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Cowboys 37, Cardinals 16.
Oh, yeah.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off.
Yeah, I was disappointed.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
What I told you when that nigga saw it celebrating at 10-yard line. What happened?
On the lateral, the ball's out.
No, he can't even pick it up.
Cowboys.
On the play, recovered by the kicking team.
Yeah. When that nigga saw celebrating at 10-yard, that shit was funny, boy. Boy, that shit was so funny.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
I check him out here and there.
Today's final score.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And they will watch this one.
They got some decent cornerbacks too. They ain't the fastest. They ain't the fastest. I had to play a slower game. I think it's Marshall I like to do. They went high down there though.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that been high. Yeah, I already know. Shit. I already know. I'm ready, bro.
Land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. First carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Here's Breeze to throw. Oh, look at that. A diving catch. 16 yards, a first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right now.
Levante David in on the tackle. He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit. And that's what he did on that play.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They'll run for the first time with Keyshawn Vaughn. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Brady gives this one to Vaughn. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Taken down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Look at that shit.
Into a double team.
Oh, man, come on. Man, how am I nigga get stuck behind him? Get the fuck out of here.
33-yard line.
Man, if anything, that should be a penalty.
I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. The Sanders has got it complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze.
How did he give me that shit? I don't know, man. Now that my nigga jump.
11 more on that one and another first down.
Man, you stop.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
1st and goal from just inside the 5. Try to pound it in, Camara. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Stopped short of the goal.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Breeze. They'll set up the screen down to Camara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's Alvin Kamara with a grab from Drew Brees. And the Saints have taken the early lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
You get more tricks, nigga.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7.
When they get these kinks out, we're going to be all right.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
This shit here is frustrating.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
I thought he was going to give me that block,
22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Nothing.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
I'm so a little less than that, but I know I ain't been out there with my brother. I think the way here. My 6 months again.
Shotgun now for Brady. Over the middle,
it's
incomplete.
Okay.
Nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
I got possession catch everyone.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. Going up top for Miller. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, 46 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And that one obviously worked out, but it's one where you kind of hold your breath because he was sitting there waiting to take a hit as he threw that ball downfield.
And this is the NFL. You're going to be tested a lot as a guy throwing the football. Will you stand in there, take the hit, and deliver downfield? And when you do it consistently, your offensive line loves you, your receivers love you, everyone does their job to the utmost because they know that you've shown some toughness, and that's what he exhibited there.
But your body hates you.
No, your body's not real thrilled about the whole thing. But ice packs all around for the QB.
Hey, who's that bitch on?
Their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Throwing now is Breeze. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 11 yards there, first down.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you have one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your toughness. That explains your toughness right there. Because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it en route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I always thought, like, what the fuck? Like, is shit real or what?
Check.
Here's Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Breeze here finding Kamara. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Breeze going to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On 2nd down, Kamara.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing on first down is Breeze. His throw caught. Put it out the 5. And stepped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Now they'll run. Murray. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
And goal.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Breeze. He's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Josh Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
Okay, all right.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. A final shot before half for Breeze. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards puts it off. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the difference is 6 points as we get set to resume action here in this 3rd quarter of play. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He completes it to Jones. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run here with Bourne. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Brady now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Vaughn. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
Vaughn on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard. Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has a total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From midfield, here's Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. First down carry by Jones. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
To Mike Evans.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
So on 4th down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So on 4th down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. This from 54 yards away. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And his guys are going to take it at the 39-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful. You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
David Onyemata.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 34. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Here's 10.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Vaughn. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Again, a run with Vaughn. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run with Jones. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They
Take a piss, man, real quick, man. Hold on. You hear me?
Yeah.
result, instead of the chip shot to tie, they turn the ball over on downs. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
This now a chance at the very least to burn some clock following that fourth down stop. Points would be ideal, as they certainly wouldn't mind some breathing room.
William Golston in on the stop. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. They'll try and run with Murray. And all the way to the opposite 48. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And some room to work. Let's try. Down to the 7-yard line. Big play there out of Kamara. 41 yards on the ground.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go.
It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted.
Niggas been doing that for some reason. I just be ready.
It's a foot race. 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Better get ready for it.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time is a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. That just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college. Our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right there.
Hey, let me jump.
It's a fake. Try and throw for it. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. All lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15.
That's a field goal. I said,
they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they
say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door, and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. To Evans on the slant. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
First down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
I think the defense is good. I said the defense is like the defense is ahead of the offense.
2nd and 20. One final try now for Brady. And he's going to go down again.
Today's final score is 6.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were spurred on by their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to